Hello. It's been a while, but it's Tuesday at noon. So we're going to do a live and talk about how you can make money online. I'm just going to wait for 5 seconds. I see some people are starting to hop on. Hello. So my name is Kim, and I learned how to make money online 2 years ago, and I now make 5 figures a month. And show other people how I do it as well. So welcome everyone. Let's talk about all those things. But first, I always like to get like a temperature check on my audience and see who's on. So if you've never been here, you're like, who's this chick? Drop a new in the comments just so I have an idea. Don't be shy. If you are, I get it. It's totally okay. Just drop a new. And if you've been on several times and you're like, I know this girl, I know who's going on, drop OG. So Johnny says hi. Hi, Johnny. And then Swam. Okay, I will say user names and handles wrong because they're all small letters and all combined. So it says, is it easy? And it's not that it's hard. So I will get into that, I promise. Hello, Jamie from Florida. Okay, so I'm getting new, which is typically, hello from Connecticut. Typically how my lives go, and I love that. There's always a place for you here, first of all. So my name's Kim. I'm a 41-year-old regular. I call myself Hot Mess Express of a mama from the Midwest. Hello, Lou. I am from Michigan. I have been a nurse for many years, and I was in the military. I worked through the height of COVID, all the things in the corporate hospitals, and really just after I became a mom, wanted to spend more time with my kids. And I was not able to do that. I was working 50 plus hours a week, and so I started looking for remote jobs. I wasn't really finding anything I was like happy with. I'm going to make this story short, but so I finally found what's called affiliate marketing. We have somebody from across the pond, Manchester, England. I love that. Ellie said, I'm your neighbor. Is it Elisa? Elisa? I'm sorry. From Wisconsin. You are my neighbor. Okay, I will explain the 5-day challenge, Paul. Okay, so I started what's called affiliate marketing. I had no idea what it was. I don't have a following. I'm not an influencer. You don't have to use your personal social media accounts. This is not multi-level marketing. There's nothing wrong with that. I've never done it. It's not it. So let me tell you all the things, and this is a great place for you to ask questions. And if you're interested, learn how to get started for free. Okay, so from Ontario, California. Okay, so hello everyone. Thank you for being on here. So affiliate marketing, essentially what it is, and you're going to be like, oh, if you're not familiar, I do see that all the time on social media. You know, when somebody comes on and they're like, hey, like this is a good example. This is a little magnet thing that goes to the back of my phone, and then I'm able to like hold on to my phone a little bit better. They come on, they show you a product and they talk about it. And then they say, hey, if you want this product as well, I can get you the link to this. So you can go to the company's website and buy that. That's affiliate marketing. It's all over social media. If you're seeing Amazon fashion, if you're seeing tips on travel, if you're seeing crafting, if you're seeing ASMR videos, if you're seeing anybody showing you anything really on social media or a link in their bio or telling you to comment a keyword for a certain link to a product, that is affiliate marketing. 86% of companies have affiliate programs. These companies that you know and love. Amazon, Target, Nike, Home Depot. 86% of companies. It's over 107,000 companies worldwide. Your favorite companies that you're already buying from. The companies love affiliate programs because it generates them, on average, 40% of their profits. Adelaide, South Australia. I lived in Sydney for a while. Holdsworthy area. So this is recorded, and I do repost it, Paul. Great question. 107,000 companies have it. It generates 40% of their profits, because that just goes to show you how powerful it is for regular everyday people to start this. They're looking for regular everyday people because that's what people appreciate. General consumers, which we all are, appreciate knowing regular people use this product and what it looks like and how they can use it and benefit from it as well. We don't want to know necessarily what the marketing department thinks about the product because that's biased, right? They're trying to sell their product. We want to know, does somebody else, is it really magnetic? Is it really magnetic? Okay, it is a lot more magnetic than that. I'm not selling you that product. But they want to know, does it really work? How does a regular person use it? I use this example all the time. I don't want to know what a supermodel looks like in a bikini. I want to know what somebody with a muffin top like me looks like in the bikini. So that way I can make an educated decision on if I want to buy this product, if I want to buy that bathing suit. And that's essentially what affiliate marketing does, is it allows everyday people to, in good faith, provide good reviews of recommendations for products that they're using and that they love to people and get compensated for it. So affiliate marketing is been around since the 80s. It's not going anywhere. Forbes and entrepreneur.com, the trajectory for it is insane. I'm not a math or a numbers person, but it's really, really exponentially large. It's going from multi-billion to trillions dollar profits. It's not oversaturated. So that's what affiliate marketing is. And I was a nurse and I was like, I don't know. I was very skeptical. I don't know. What is this? Can I be online? Like, who am I to show up online? And the best part about it, and what was very comforting to me, is that you can choose whatever it is that you want and that you enjoy to promote. So the best business model to use is starting with a niche. So something that you thoroughly enjoy. Start thinking about this and then drop it in the comments what you think your niche, what would be a good niche for you. Something that you enjoy, that you can talk about on repeat. If you didn't have anything on your calendar, or if you didn't have any concerns about money, what would you do with your time? That is, whatever that is, can be your niche. So travel, pets, kids, I saw home decor, gardening. My husband does survival. I show people how to make money online through affiliate marketing. I used to show new grads how to transition from being a student to a nurse in the hospital. So I really love genuinely helping people through this transition of learning a new skill. So that's why I chose this niche. But like, what is it that you love? Sports, crafting, RVing, hiking, like the list goes on and on and on. And if you're still like, I don't know, you can Google highly profitable affiliate marketing niches. Paul said men's fashion and exercise equipment. Those are two excellent niches. And if you're like, I have a couple, look and see which one's the most profitable. Or evergreen, meaning it doesn't like go out of style. Somebody will always need it, like pets or home decor. IT stuff is very profitable. Health, wealth, and relationships are the top 3 as far as profits go. Cooking, baking, you see Amazon. Amazon is its own niche. Target is its own niche. Walmart is its own niche. There's just so many different opportunities for regular, ordinary people to make money online through affiliate marketing. It's insane. Like, you can't cover it all. And there's so many companies that offer these programs that it makes it just so exponentially like impossible to be oversaturated. So it's a really cool business model. It's a really cool process to learn. And again, I'm nobody. I had no experience. My background is in nursing. I am a 40-something-year-old mama, so I'm not like a 20-something-year-old, obviously, spring chicken that's dancing on TikTok. That's not what it is. It's just me showing up and saying, like, hey, if you want to learn how to make money online, like, I can show you. And this is not what it would necessarily look like for you. If you wanted to do what I do, this is its own niche. But we want you to start by choosing what you love and then monetize that in the online space. So like, what is that? And we're going to go from there. So what questions do you have based on that? Feel free to drop them in the comments box, which is right here. I'm going to keep talking and I will answer them as we go. I am going to scroll up. I think I saw a few questions. I did see one that was kind of long, so I just want to make sure I can answer your questions. But also, if you're shy and you're quiet and you're like, there's no way in hell I'm going to put a comment on this live, I get that. By DMs, I do answer all of them. So feel free to send me a DM with your specific questions as well. That's a personal message right through this app. I do not mind answering them, and I do answer them all. So Marquetta asked, let's see, I just followed your Instagram profile and wanted to reach out because I'm an Amazon product promoter. Oh, okay. Thank you. Okay. That's not what we're looking for here. Okay. So what was my MOS in the military? I was actually a Nurse 66 hotel. And I got out when I was a captain. A former fly girl asked, how do you do taxes? So that's a very, very good question. And of course, I'm going to start with a disclaimer of don't take tax advice from lay people like me. I'm going to tell you the basics of it, but go talk to somebody who actually knows what they're talking about for your personal taxes. But here's the gist of it. So I did not set up an LLC right away. So you can set up an LLC right away. You can set up after you start making money, whatever it is. And that offers you the opportunity to do tax write-offs because your income is 1099. So you're independent contractor and your income is not taxed. And originally, because I'm just so W-2 work for somebody else focused, brainwashed, if you will, I was kind of like annoyed by that because I was like, I just wish they would just take the taxes out and be done with it. But if you are savvy with money and or have any idea how businesses go, you'll be like, no, you want to not pay taxes because when you set up an LLC, you can do tax write-offs and mitigate the amount of taxes that you have to pay. So your entire income is not taxed when you set it up as a business. Now, I use the term business loosely because if you would have told me at the beginning, like, you're going to set up a business, I would have barfed and ran away in the other direction. But essentially that's what it is, an LLC. So the whole like business part of it, it's literally, there's so much autonomy here. So it's just me in my free time. There's no up or down lines. There's no commission sharing. So like I said, I make 5 figures a month doing that. That is all mine. Ask my husband. He doesn't see any of it. I'm just kidding. We are married happily. Okay. So, it's just all, we don't share. So I choose the companies I want to work with. I choose the products I want to promote. There's no team calls or anything like that. It's literally just me. And the LLC is just a cute piece of paper that goes in the cabinet over here that says it's an official business. And so that way when I get paid, I can do tax write-offs. We're actually about to file taxes, and I do have for last year, and I have to get a lot of that organized, but I made well over 6 figures last year and none of that was taxed. So throughout the year, I just set aside some money as I earned it. And so I am prepared for that. I'm obviously low-key hoping that I set aside way too much and have a little bit more playroom. So hopefully that helps with your tax questions, but definitely talk to some. I know it's really odd to me, like, and I say this in like the kindest way, a lot of people already have an LLC set up. I did not. And you can incorporate that right into your LLC if you already have one established. And setting up an LLC is not complicated. I just reached out to the people who know what they're doing, filled out the form, and then boom, in a couple of weeks, I had a little binder with a piece of paper that said I had an LLC. Digital Business said, hey, hi, I'm good. How are you? Do you think face forward and a faceless account together can work? So you can do affiliate marketing faceless. There's lots of accounts that do very successfully. So you don't have to show your face. You can just show your products. There's a lot of like Amazon accounts that show Amazon products and they don't show their face. That is one method of doing it. And I think it's very profitable and very lucrative for those accounts that choose a niche where there's not a lot of trust involved. So Amazon in it of itself, when I say the word Amazon, you're already like, yeah, I shop from there, I buy from there, which means you have placed trust in Amazon and know that you're going to receive the product, that you can return it, etc. So showing your face for something, a niche like Amazon products, isn't necessarily, it's not necessarily going to pose a problem for you. Now, if I'm going to show up and tell you that you can make money online, there are people that do it faceless. But let me tell you, by me showing up and showing you that I'm a real person and showing you that I'm a real actual mess of a person and that I learned this too, you can see that through the camera. It does, I'll be honest, make it a lot easier for me to make the profits that I make through this because I show my face. I've never run like a double blind study or anything on it like that, but you're not using what I was very comforted by when I got started, because believe me, I have a lot of family trauma, and I don't want them seeing what I do either. But so when I started, you start a brand new social media account. So they're not seeing it through your like current Facebook or Instagram or TikTok profile. You're starting a brand new one. And if people are going to hold you back from that, and that's why you don't want to show your face, then block them, because there's a lot of growing that happens when you start something like this. And like my confidence went from like nothing through the roof because I started something like this, and as a beginner with no experience, make the amounts that I do and am successful. So I would say like maybe start faceless if you're really struggling, but like don't say like I have to be, unless it's something that's like a domestic violence situation, like an absolute, or I know some people have jobs and there's no way that's going to fly if I get like caught. So there are some, restrictions, some situations where you would have to absolutely be faceless. But I tell people all the time, our biggest struggles with learning a new skill as adults are ourselves. My son plays guitar. He plays hockey. He's 9. My daughter does ice skating. And can you imagine if before she started learning how to skate, I was like, oh, you're not going to be able to do that because of something, kind of silly. That would be like, no, like if my best friend came to me and said she wanted, at 40 something years old to learn how to ice skate, I'd be like, let's go. Like, I'm here to cheer you on. But if she came to me and was like, I quit or I'm not going to do it because I can't do a double pirouette right away. I just started skating yesterday and I can't do it. You know where I'm going. Like, you'd be like, that's dumb. Of course you can't. You have to learn the basics before you get to that point. So like think about how you would talk to a child learning a new skill, and talk to yourself that way, or talk to your best friend, or talk to yourself as if your best friend came to you and said, I'm going to start a new skill, and be like, yes, you can, one step at a time. Like, what are the actual reasons that are going to hold you back? And are they actual reasons? Because the only reason you can't do affiliate marketing is if you don't have Wi-Fi. And I hear things all the time, and believe me, I get it. Believe me, I get it. Because I went through all of that as well. Paul salutes me. Thank you, Paul. It's been a while. I got out in 14. Hi, Miss Joyce. Lou said we're all W-2 centric. Very, very true. It's a good point, Lou. So we are brought up in a society where we're taught to go to school, get a good paying job, and work Monday through Friday, or whatever these banker's hours are, or as a nurse, it's like you work 3/12s, 4/12s, and you get paid this hourly rate. And we're never really taught anything about taxes or wealth or what to do with your income to make generational wealth. And I'm not throwing shade at anybody. And I 1000% am so glad I went to school, got a good paying job, and did all the things, because it really helped me to realize that in that rat race, if you will, I was never going to get wealthy. It was 2 years ago, November of 2022, when I started this, and we were 6 figures in debt, and me and my husband, there's no reason with our income that we should have been. We were not being irresponsible. We didn't have any time with our kids. It's like all of a sudden life felt wild, like crazy. Like I couldn't slow down. I felt like I didn't love the person I was becoming, which was on the weekends and then the evenings very crabby and dreading my job and not feeling like I could ever keep up or have any time to do any travel or fun things with my kids. And we were barely scraping by anyway. So it was like, that's what I was taught to do. And I'm glad I did it. It taught me a lot about life, and it taught me a lot about this also. So when I did decide to start this, the first thing that I recommend changing is your mindset, because that's your biggest thing that's going to hold you back. So everyone is capable of making a crap ton of money, but you have to learn how to make that money and what to do with your money to make your money work for you. If you talk to somebody in a 9-to-5 that is in that cycle, they're going to tell you, well, go get a promotion or work more hours or work overtime. And if you talk to a millionaire, they're going to tell you how to make your money make more money, not how you need to work more hours or clock in or out or go get that promotion. They're going to give you tips and tricks about how to make your money make more money. And so it's two fully different things. And if you think about it for a second, think about millionaires and very wealthy people in this world. They're not clocking in and out of a corporation. And so it's like, once you start seeing this, you start having a healthier mindset with your money. It's not about spending. It's not about canceling Netflix subscriptions or not going through the Starbucks drive-thru. That's not going to get you wealthy. Those are good things. Those might help you save a couple pennies here and there, but that's not going to get you anywhere financially. If you want to go places financially, you need to learn how to earn more. And affiliate marketing is one of the best beginner-friendly ways to learn how to add an additional stream of income. I don't think I mentioned this yet, but when I started this, I was working full-time, 50 hours a week, and I spend 1 to 2 hours a day on it, and I still spend minimal time doing it. So it's definitely something you can start while you're doing whatever it is you're doing now. I'm also an exhausted parent. I'm still an exhausted parent, but we couldn't afford hockey and ice skating and all those things before. So like, I look back and I'm like, what were we even doing? I'm not sure. But we can now, and we travel, and like, we have a trip to Mexico planned later this year. We have an 8-day cruise planned. We just got back from Disney World. Those things were never even close to being on the table 2 years ago. So things have changed significantly for us, and I work and I'm home, and it's like, I work from home from my phone. And it's been a huge, ginormous blessing to us. And I double, if not triple, my salary that I used to have. So Lou said, looking into an LLC for tax advantages, but will be contacting an expert. Yes, please do. I wish I could help more, but I'm just not that person. Paul said, I need to leave now. I'll watch the recording. Thank you, Paul, for joining us. So I do post all of my lives on my main page. So this is my main page, Rise Up with Kim. And if you're on my profile page, there's like a line of white bubbles. One of them says lives, and all of my past lives I save there. It usually only takes me like 5 minutes to get it loaded into there after the live. So if you're watching the recording, you can also watch it on super speed, so I can sound like a little chipmunk. NDC Digital Business, I already show my face, but I'm thinking of adding some faceless reels. Oh yeah, you can definitely combine them. Not all of my reels. A majority of them have my face in it, but not all of them do. Some of them, I will say, like, you can make money online without even showing your face if you don't want to. I'm sorry, Patricia, did I say that wrong? I'm sure I did. I'm sorry. I paid the $5, and it seems I need to schedule with a rep. So business plan advisor. Let's talk about that for a second. So how do I get started? That's always what people say to me. Or I want to be an Amazon affiliate. That's how people come at me. Or I want to be a Target or an Ulta affiliate. How do I get started? What do I do? And that's an amazing question. So there's a 5-step method that I created. I actually put it in a course that you can watch for free. Don't leave me yet. Hear me out. You can comment Rise Up in the comment box to grab that free video. So what will happen is you comment Rise Up, and then to your messages, the link will go there. I have a little Kimbot. I have a little robot that'll send you the link to watch that course. I'm about to outline it really quick, but that video is very detailed in outlining it. So this is how you get started. So first of all, you determine your niche, which we already talked about, something that you enjoy, that you can talk about on repeat. You don't need to be an expert in it, just something that you even know one thing about. You're one step ahead of people is something that you can be successful in. What do you enjoy? And we're going to help you monetize that. Number 2 is finding your target audience. This is typically a current or former version of yourself, and that's who you're going to be talking to. So great news, friends and family are not your target audience, and that's why you start a brand new account. So that when you create content, which your content is going to be about problems you can solve for your target audience with your products, then you are going to be able to target those people and have repetitive customers through there. So niche, target audience, and then you have to think about your target audience. Remember, it's a current or former version of yourself. So for example, for me, I've been in this space for 2 years. So my content a lot of time is that former version of myself, that really super exhausted parent living paycheck to paycheck that was looking for ways to make money online. That's my target audience, and I'm talking to them, and I have to jump inside of their brain, and it's usually pretty easy because we were just there. Or if it's you currently, that's okay too. Remember, you don't need any followers to get started. And you jump in, and your content is created based off of those pain points. What keeps them up at night? What gives them a hard time related to that niche? And how can you gain their attention through that content and say like, hey, I have something that can solve your problem? Because people love for free when you come online and say, I can help you. I can help you solve that problem. So you're not creating content about yourself. That's the difference between us and influencers. You're creating content for your target audience, helping them with the problem that they have. And your solution to their problem is your product. The product that you have an affiliate link for, that when you sell, you're going to earn money from. And then you have to find a company that has that product. So people say, I want to be an Amazon affiliate. And I'm sure that's going to work great because they have everything. But what's your niche? Who's your target audience? What are their pain points? And does this company have that product and an affiliate program? Remember, 107,000 companies have affiliate programs. So you can, of course, fill in the blanks. It doesn't have to be in that order necessarily, but it all has to like coincide. So I outline that in my masterclass for 17 minutes. So very detailed, unlike how I just did, a little unorganized. And to grab that free masterclass, that free video, you just have to comment Rise Up right here. And so people are then like, okay, so inside, watch that. Don't watch that right now. Watch that in a few minutes when we're done here. But that is where you get started. That is, I'm not here to tell you you need to take this next step that I'm going to talk about. I'm here to help the people who are ready to get started. So if you're like, okay, I think, and you don't have to have all of that outlined before you take this next step. It's to get your wheels turning of, is this something I can see myself doing? And if so, even though I don't have all of those things outlined perfectly, then, there's a course that I took. It's a $5 course. It's a 5-day challenge. It's virtual. It's self-paced. So it's not like, oh, on Monday at 8:00, we're going to meet here, because that would never work for most people, right? My target audience and people who are exhausted and working. Okay. So, self-paced, it's virtual. The modules are about an hour, and you can pause them and come back to them. The course is yours for life. It's not subscription. It's a one-time $5 fee. Inside of that course, it's going to show you how to shift your mindset from that poor to wealthy mindset. It's going to show you how to set up essentially a business plan on how to be successful in affiliate marketing in the online space. And you are paired with a business plan advisor, not me. I don't teach the course. I am not an expert in this. I am just somebody who found a lot of success through this. And so I show people as well exactly how I got started. So inside of the course, you're paired with a business plan advisor. That person is an insanely successful person inside of the space, the online space. They are usually like 7-figure earners, and they help you, so millions, they help you create a business plan. So if you come to them and say like, hey, I want to do underwater basket weaving and I want to sell a $1 product, they're going to be like, hey, let's talk a little bit more about how to get you profitable. But if you come to them and say like, I think I want to do pets and this is what I want to do with them, they're going to help you put those pieces together so that you walk away with a plan for a profitable online business. Because remember, we have no experience. So you're being paired with that person who helps you with that experience. So I forgot who just said that. I scrolled already. If you've already purchased that 5-day challenge and it's asking you to set up a meeting, that's who it's asking you to set up that meeting with. You don't want to miss those. I know it's intimidating to hop on a call with a stranger. I totally get it. It's like a 10-minute meeting. Some of them are a little bit longer, but if you're like, okay, just hop online, they are going to help. The entire purpose is to make sure you're successful in this space. And every time somebody is nervous about hopping on that call, they walk away and they're like, oh my gosh, I should have, they were so great. I'm so glad I did that. But I get that too. Okay. So you get the 5-day challenge, you get, paired with an expert. This is all included. And then also when you purchase the 5-day challenge, I also provide you with my free checklist. It's a free resource of what to do when you're done with the 5-day challenge. Steps to take when you're done. When you purchase the 5-day challenge through me, I provide that as well, because I found that to be like, when I was done, I'm like, okay, I know what I need to do. But it helps you organize your thoughts. I'm a checklist person. I'm a nurse. I'm a mom. So I put it in a checklist. And so it gives you the opportunity to take, I'm going to get started, and put it into bite-sized pieces for when you're completed with the challenge. Okay. Werther said, can I ask you what your initial investment was? I'm probably jaded and cynical from pyramid schemes and other schemes that seem too good to be true. This is a really good question. And I'm going to answer it. And you're going to be like, what questions do you have? I will answer them. My default setting is transparency. So I'm not trying to beat around the bush here is my point. So if you ask 10 different people in this space what their initial investment was, I swear you will get 10 different answers. It's not about how much you invest. It's what you do with the resources that you have. I've met people who have $0 to invest, and they're digging into Google and YouTube and figuring it out, and they're doing the darn thing. Is it difficult for them because they don't have like a streamlined process? Sure. I've met people who have bought the 5-day challenge who are crushing it in this space. There is a girl that, so at the last mastermind event I spoke at, there was a girl who only spent $5 and she was speaking at the mastermind. So it's about what you do with those resources. I personally spent, my initial investment, but I'd say a couple $1,000s, which is intimidating, right? It was not a good decision for me, but I knew I wanted to do this. But I took those resources and I took them seriously, and I just wanted the straightest point from A to get me the heck out of the situation that I was in, and I was going to take it seriously. Now, I know people who have spent $10,000-$20,000, something I don't necessarily recommend doing, who are making $0 because they're not doing anything with the materials that they purchased, and or they feel like because I purchased this, I deserve to earn this, but are not implementing what the strategies that they've been taught. So hopefully that makes sense. I fully intend, I'm not trying to beat around the bush, but because there are so many different mindsets, it's a very hard question to answer. How much do I need to invest to be successful? I'm going to say $5. I think every single person on this planet should take the 5-day challenge, simply because the first module is changing your money mindset. That's all. Simply because of that. Lou said LLCs can help you work smarter, not harder. Oh gosh, I know. And I wish somebody would have put it that way when I first got started, because I waited almost a year to set up my LLC. I was like, I don't know. It seems intimidating. Okay. Do you have to make your own original content when it comes to affiliate marketing? Hi. So yes, I make all my own content. I only spend about 3 to 4 hours a week making a week's worth of content. I post twice a day, so that's 14 videos I put together every week. And so yes, they only take a little bit of time. I try to show up authentically as me and my content and solve people's problems. And I had never created a reel or a video on Instagram before. And so believe me when I say like you become better at it. My first one I think probably took me like 5 hours to create, and then I make them in like seconds now because I'm just like, oh, okay, there's like I just had to learn it. There's just a learning curve. So Vicky, I think it says Ratley, I'm sorry if I'm getting those letters wrong, says, where do you post your videos? So they're on this page. All of my videos are right here. So I personally am in the wealth niche, and I show people how to make money online through affiliate marketing. So I am an affiliate for companies and products and programs that help you learn how to do this. This is not, you can choose this niche. I love this niche. If you're an educator, I find a lot of us love this niche because we show people this. But if you choose like beauty or fashion or computers or crafting or camping or sports or whatever it is, it's going to look different for you, and you're going to show up in your content talking about those products, the products that you love and that you genuinely want to show up, showing people the products that you love within that niche. You're welcome. Whoever said thank you as I was scrolling, I had my finger over your name. So feel free to keep asking any questions that you have right here in the comments box. Again, if you're like, there's no way in heck I'm asking her a question on this live, I do answer all of my DMs. And so a DM is a direct message, and it's right inside of this app. You can send them to me. I am happy to answer them. And this is genuinely the exact way that I learned how to make money online, was through affiliate marketing. I 1000%, somebody asked me about digital products and I totally missed it because I'm actually getting to that part if I did. I'm so sorry. Was I being an airhead? Okay, so I want to talk about digital products and digital courses real quick. So there's ways to get started online through selling digital products and digital courses as well. And I have ventured into learning how to do that as well. What I found when I did that is it's not beginner friendly. That is for people who are already established in this space. So a lot of times people who start with a digital product or a digital course they're very frustrated out of the gate if they're a beginner because they don't have an audience. They don't have a social media presence to market these products to. And that's why affiliate marketing works better for beginners, because you already have that trust in the space with that company. And so you're solving problems for people, and you're able to grow a following. And you don't need a huge following. You just have to hit your target audience, which we show you how to do. So it's selling digital products and digital courses out of the gate it's not beginner friendly. I have digital products. They sell well, but they didn't sell well until after I became successful with affiliate marketing. Inside of the 5-day challenge, we talk about that very thoroughly, is that affiliate marketing will be your baseline if you're a brand new beginner. And then they also talk about digital products, digital courses, and or events, but those stack on top of each other. They are not intended to like start in between unless you already have an audience. Now I talk to beginners, so that's why I talk about starting with affiliate marketing, and that's exactly how I got started as well. S. Field says, is the 5-day training an 8-hour day? No, so it's self-paced and it's virtual. The modules are about an hour. I think one day might be a little over an hour, but you can pause them. You can take them at your own pace. You can come back to them. You can access them for life. But it's like you purchase and then you receive a link to log into the online course. And then Lou said the 5-day is about 60 to 90 minute videos that you watch. Yep. And I don't recommend zooming through it, to be honest, because especially if you are a genuine beginner, because you're going to be like, whoa, this is really cool. And I want to get started. And this is not something you're not going to get rich quick. This is not something like you're going to go from zero to millionaire overnight. This is not something like that. This is establishing a steady long-term stream of income for yourself, your family. This took, when I started, it took me a few days to make my first very small commission. It took me like 30 days to make $1,000. And that's not everybody's story. That was actually very unheard of. And then for about a year, I made a couple grand a month. I mean, it was huge. It was helpful. I probably shouldn't have, but I went to part-time because we were spending so much money on childcare to just kind of zero out. And then it was about 18 months later, I started making 5 figures a month. And so is not overnight. And it's not like, oh, it's going to happen in 3 months. There's no like guarantee on anything. So, I don't know why I started that, but I just want to make sure like it's something to set up to establish additional streams of income. That's what I was going to say. 'Cause when I first started, my only stream of income was from the hospital. And when you take that away, which could happen to anybody at any time, I've been fired from a job. When you take that away, it's very humbling. And now I have multiple streams of income. So if one were to go away, like, yeah, that would suck, but we have multiple other streams of income to lean on. And I think I've never felt healthier financially, not to mention the freedom of time that we have now is been life-changing. And I'm so glad I started that 2 years ago, so that we could definitely shift our lifestyle into a more healthier lifestyle. Okay, so what are your questions? I'm going to call last call for questions. Just drop them in the comments box. If you're not already, follow me. You can just click on my name right there and press that follow button. Follow the journey. I talk a lot about how to make money online through affiliate marketing in my videos and my stories. I post them every day. Follow the journey. Ask me questions. Hit the message button. Ask me questions whenever. I answer all of my DMs. And sign up to grab the free course. So, and if you're watching the recording, you can comment Rise Up, RISE space UP. That's my free course that shows you the 5-step method that I used to learn how to make money online through affiliate marketing. And again, if you have questions after you watch that, you can send them to me. I'm happy to answer them. If you end up submitting your email, I'm happy to respond to emails as well. Just send an email there if that's more of your preference. And then I talk about this inside of the free course, but I talk about the 5-day challenge that I took to get started. It's a one-time $5 fee. It takes you to an online course that experts teach. I'm not the expert, so I don't teach it. But you want to learn from them, believe me. This is exactly how I got started. The 5-day challenge. You're paired with an expert inside of the one-on-one with an expert who's going to help you come up with that business plan on how to be successful in the online space in that 5-day challenge. So somebody said money-free mindset. Hey, Kim, we met at Mastermind. This is Wendy. Hi, Wendy. I just want to see how many courses you're an affiliate for. I am an affiliate for one course. It's the only course I believe in, the only course that I stand firmly on and have the entire time I've been an affiliate is the 5-day challenge. I have taken other courses, and I do not recommend them as a beginner. They are not as beginner friendly as the 5-day challenge. There's so much value you get for $5. So you learn how to be an affiliate, which is the best beginner way to start in the online space. And then they also talk about how to grow that business outside of affiliate marketing through digital products, digital courses, and events if you ever get there. And that can take somebody a few months, that can take somebody years. I have done digital products, but I have not really dived into any type of digital courses. There's no one way or one size fits all. But after being in this space for 2 years, there's definitely the business model for beginners. The best way to get started is through that 5-day challenge. And I will stand firmly on that because of what I've seen. So it's my recommendation based on shopping and learning what else is out there on the market. Waylon Dunn, I said that right, is most of your income from promoting the 5-day challenge or other products? It's a combination of. So after a while, it started to snowball and all the others. So I have the 5-day challenge as the front door offer. That is my main offer because if I were to offer you products, I was looking for my tripod, but my phone is on it. If I were to offer you products like my tripod or the little phone light that I use or the little phone thing on the bed, like, you'd be like, why is she promoting that? All the rest of my products are value added onto because you started affiliate marketing. So I do offer more. It's just not my front door product because it doesn't make sense. Now, there's a lot of people where offering multiple products from the front door does make sense, but this is not one of them. Bubba said, where do you sign up for the 5-day challenge? So comment Rise Up. Excuse me, I now have the hiccups. Comment Rise Up, RASE space UP, and grab my my masterclass, and then you can sign up for the 5-day challenge through there, right through there. And if for some reason you're struggling with it, feel free to send me a DM. The link to my free course and the 5-day challenge is also linked in my bio. So like my main profile page right here. So without further ado, so I do come on live every Tuesday at noon Eastern Standard Time Zone. I save all of my lives, I repost them, and then I save them to my highlights. So if you go to my page, be sure to follow me. And then if you go to my page, you'll see those white bubbles. One of them says lives. All of my past lives are saved there. So you can watch those as well. And again, please, if you have a question, just send it to me in the DMs. I do keep up on it. But I am going to land this plane. We've been on for 46 minutes now. But I will be on next Tuesday at noon. And then again, I'm always in my DMs, available for questions. Honestly, go watch the masterclass, buy the 5-day challenge. It's life-changing, 1000% life-changing for beginners. If I can do it, you can do it. So I'm going to hop off now, and I'll see you in the DMs, and I'll see you inside the course. Have a great day.